violent video games offend people. In Australia, Target and the Kmart stores have banned GTA 5 or stopped carrying them in their retail stores. Why is that? Because a lot of people find the game to be offensive and very inappropriate. Therefore, they made a big deal out of it. Now, the president, Carl, I'm gonna pronounce his last name wrong probably, Sladoff, he pointed out that this isn't going to affect the company in any way, and also that if you don't like the game, don't buy it. And then he just pretty much go in depth of what he was saying. Link to the article will be in the description below from technobuffalo.com. So he was pointing out, like I said, not everybody will like the same things or all of the products that they make. So, how do I feel about this? I feel like he's right. Because, first of all, this could apply to anything. Think of this as when you're buying a computer or smartphones, right? Apple versus Android. And then you have all the Apple fanboys or fangirls out there, same thing for Android, and then they're basically just constantly fighting with each other. Well, basically, if you don't like the product or the operating system, then don't buy it. Alright, the same goes for Mac versus PCs versus Linux operating systems. So, really, when I read this, I found this to be ridiculous. Because, first of all, that's not the only game that has inappropriate or offensive stuff on there. You could find other games right there. In fact, in my opinion, if this was to be a big deal to me, which, it's a game, so I don't make a big deal out of it. I think that the older Grand Theft Auto games was a little bit worse than Grand Theft Auto 5. That's just an opinion, but this can apply to other things too. As I said, phones, computers, or anything out of technology in general. I mean, guys, if you don't like what you're seeing, you don't have to get it. You're not being forced into doing something. It's like when you're going on YouTube and you're watching certain videos and you're like, oh, this is crap. And if you really don't like what you're seeing, don't make a big deal out of it, because maybe you don't like it but somebody else likes it. Therefore, you just don't watch them and just go somewhere else. That's it. That's all you have to do. Don't, the way I see it, nobody should be, this is an opinion, nobody should make a big deal out of something unless if it's really drastic. But in fact, to play it safe, just don't make a big deal at all. I mean, now you just made Rockstar lose their opportunity to expand their products across the whole world. Now, 2 retail stores or 2 retail companies, that doesn't seem like a big deal to them, but either way, they just lost some expansion opportunities right there, which is pretty bad. But, since they're not too concerned about it, I guess they're just going to move on and forget about it. But at the same time, nobody should be making a big deal out of something that they feel is very inappropriate, very unnecessary, or very bad in general. Or negative. I can list a ton of stuff, but I'm not going to rant too long about that. So, what do you guys think about this? I'd like to see what you guys think in the comments down below. So, overall, if you don't like it, don't get it. Alright? Same thing can go for anything. Like I said, phones, computers, cars, houses, buildings, whatever, routers, anything. Alright? Just don't get it. You want to be satisfied, you want to be happy, and get the right thing. Get what your needs are, and get what you like. And like I said, I know I'm saying this over and over again, but I wanted to stress this out to you guys. If you don't like it, just don't get it. That's it. Alright? just be like, well, I don't feel like, this is for me, so I'm gonna go a different route. That's it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm disappointed to see this, because Grand Theft Auto 5, that's like one of my favorite games out there, just so you guys know. So yeah, take care.